name is Craig. Over this short video, I'm going to introduce you to cybersecurity. The Second World War had devastated Europe. Enigma allowed for messages to be encrypted, an amazing mechanical device which allowed for millions upon millions of combinations of possible encryption reset every 24 hours. It was believed that communications sent using Enigma was unbreakable. Alan Turing and his team at Bletchley Park were tasked with breaking this encryption. The machine they created was the very first electronic, fully programmable machine, or as we would call it, a computer. The aptly named bomb had one task only: to break encryption. The very first proper computer was built to hack. Nearly a century on, security is a core component of our digital world. Technology touches every aspect of our modern world. We shop online, bank online, book our holidays online, watch cat videos, chat and play with our friends, socialise. Entire industries have been created around computing. Many of us now work from home. Companies like Microsoft, Apple, Google have become some of the largest in the world, if not history. The gaming industry now makes more money than movies and music combined. IT technicians, support specialists, assurance testers, web developers, IT security specialists, computer programmers, systems analysts, network engineers, software engineers, UX, database admin, data sciences, computer sciences, IT directors, AI, cloud services, remote services, cybersecurity specialists, pen testers, help desk technicians. All these industries can trace their roots back to one man and his team creating a machine to hack a code. It is rare in human history that you can point to one person and say that they changed the world, but Turing is an example of exactly that. Turing later devoted his life around the concept of AI, which is ironic as AI is now a cornerstone of modern cybersecurity. You could say that in the world of computing, we have come full circle. In their day, they were called code breakers. Today, we would call them hackers. One thing is definitely true though. We live in a Turing world. Everything we are about to do, we are doing with permission on a network that we own. Without permission, you would be breaking the Computer Misuse Act. Welcome to Kali Linux, a commonly used distro for penetration testing. Today we'll be using a tool called Nmap, which will map networks looking for vulnerabilities. Open the menu and select 02 Vulnerability Analysis, then Nmap. Nmap will open in a terminal window with a brief introduction about its functions. At the command prompt, type clear and then enter. Nmap uses switches for the different types of scans it can perform. The first one we're going to use is a network scan, TAC small s capital P. So I would type Nmap space TAC small s capital P space and then my network address, which in my case is 192.168.0.1/24. Press enter and wait for the result. So in 2.5 seconds, Nmap has found 8 hosts on my network and has given me all the IP addresses for those. Now, I could have got this information just by doing a simple command on the command prompt, something like netstat. But let's see if there are any ports open in our firewall, shall we? For this, we will need elevated permissions, so we're going to use the command sudo superduper-user sudo space nmap space tac small s capital T space tac p. The T looks for TCP IP and the tac p looks for open ports. So we're going to ask it to look for open ports, port 80 and port 443. These are commonly used for web servers. Because we have used the sudo command, we will be prompted to type in our admin password. Nmap has now produced a report of all the machines on my network, showing all the TCP ports for port 80 and 443, which are closed on most of my devices. But as we can see, there is one device which one of these ports is open. With this information, we can hazard a guess that this machine is providing services to our network. I'm going to run the same command again, but this time I'm going to include port 21, which is used for FTP services. If this is open on the same machine, it probably is a server on my network. So Nmap has found that port 21 and port 80 are open on this device. So this is the device I'm going to focus on. Using tac small s capital S, I can perform a stealth scan. This is a scan which uses the three-way handshake but does not send acknowledgement on the last part of this handshake. This can help fool firewalls which may block a three-way handshake communication using the sync protocol. This is the same method as used in the slow Loris attack. TAC capital O will try and find the operating system. And we can see here Windows has been detected. Nmap can also use scripts which you can freely obtain from their website. As you can see, there's quite a lot. But what if you wanted to use all the scripts? This command actually took about 10 minutes to execute, so I have shortened the sequence. Let's go to the top of our list and see what we found. Here we can see that it has detected we are vulnerable to a slow Loris attack, and it's given us the CVE, or Common Vulnerabilities Exposure number, so we can use that to go on the internet and check for a solution. We are also vulnerable to SQL injection attacks. This would allow for malicious code to be inserted into a website if we were hosting one. Our file directory listings can be seen. And we have a nice list of services and ports which are open on our machine. Remember, an open port is a way through your firewall defenses. TAC, small s, large L, looks for DNS services and DNS information on our network. This may provide a result if you were using DNS services. Large networks would do this. Here we're doing the same scan again, but instead of scanning the entire network, we're just scanning the router to see if the router is giving out DNS information. A thin scan can get through non-stateful firewalls and packet filtering options, very similar to the stealth scan we did earlier. These clear and flush the sync packets small s capital O provides a protocol scan. This has found ICMP, TCP and UDP are up and open. TAC small s large W looks for Windows operating systems and services. TAC capital P capital S will ping our network using the sync protocol. Normally when you ping a network you would use the ICMP protocol, but this can be blocked by firewalls. Sync is allowed because this is part of the three-way handshake. Without it you would not be able to access any websites. PT is exactly the same but pings using the TCP protocol. TAC small s capital R is an RPC scan. These look for pre-defined open ports on your firewall. Not only has this returned ports and services, but it has also returned the actual programs working on those ports. We can see FileZilla, Apache, so there is definitely a web server running, and Microsoft Windows as the base operating system, MySQL, so databases are running. So with all this information, we could tailor our attack against a specific service. TAC small s capital S space TAC D is a decoy attack. This allows us to trick or fool the network thinking that the scans are coming from two separate IP addresses when in fact they're actually coming from the same machine. This can help prevent systems detecting a flood or a DOS attack. So all these techniques we've used today are part of the recon phase of a cyber attack or cyber defense. It is one of the oldest disciplines in computing and yet is also at the cutting edge of modern computing today. Cybersecurity has never been more important, be it the protection of personal data, state data, or espionage. I hope you enjoyed this small presentation, and my name has been Craig. Thank you.